Okay, so I'm back again, you guys. Y'all getting a couple of videos before I head off to my last appointment for surgery. Okay, you heard about that. Something I wanted to talk about, and I've been wanting to talk about this for a long time, because it has a lot to do with my own, unpacking my own issues as a black woman, and just going through so many, like, I guess, depression, anxiety, self-doubt, self-worth, self-awareness. I want to talk about black women and black hair. Black women and black hair length. That's what I really want to talk about. Someone had put this on TikTok because I'm on TikTok and I'm totally obsessed with it. I just love it, right? So, one of the questions that people always stitch or duet was like, what do black women need to talk about that they don't talk about? And one of the things I know I couldn't find it to stitch it myself to do a video, so I'm is sending to you guys. Is black women and black hair length. As you know, if you haven't watched my last video, I shaved my head, right? So let me take it off one more time, right? I shaved my head. Because I wanted to start over because my hair was falling out because of my sleeve surgery, lack of protein, blah, blah, blah. Y'all know that part. If you don't know, just watch my last video. So, and then everybody was like, and everybody, meaning men also, were like, what are you going to do? You're going to shave your head? Why are you doing this? Like, and I said, I just want to start over. Hair grows. And in the wintertime here in New York, it's cold. So I'm wearing head wraps or wigs. That's how I normally do anyway. And I just made the decision to do it. And I found myself like, am I going to be able to actually do this? Do I want to do this to myself? What is it? Or whatever. How would I look? I was worried about my head looking too big, and I got a peanut head. That's where my son get his peanut head from. It's from me. And how's it gonna look? Now, God bless the dead. My sister, who recently passed away, she rocked it well. And we look alike, but she has more of a rounder head. Mine is like a round, like a bowling ball. Mine is like an almond, oval shape, right? So she always did it, and it looked so adorable on her. But I'm like, ugh. And it had a lot to do with that. I didn't think short hair was attractive. I love it on other women. I just didn't think it looked attractive on me. And it's like, I like my hair better when it's full, like a lot of hair and long. If you're gonna wear fake hair, like hair that's not yours, go big, right? And it's like, well, why is that? Why do I feel that way? What's that about myself that I don't like? Well, I think I can't do short hairstyle. Listen, black women can do any fucking thing. But, we have to start unpacking certain things when it comes to our hair. And, without hair, with your hair, I feel like, if your hair's not done, you feel undone, right? You feel shitty, you look shitty or whatever. But once you get your hair did, or get a new weave, a new wig, some box braids, some fold, whatever you do, something new, and you put it on your crown, it's the best feeling in the world, especially if you feel you look good in it. But I really wasn't going for this. And I had to really think about it. Like, what is it about it that you don't think? It's a lot of my dark skin issues and stuff like that I didn't think I would be able to rock it. I'm darker than my sister, was darker than my sister. And I'm like, I don't think. And it has a lot to do with my own anti-blackness or whatever. But I was like, I'm going to do it. I was supposed to do it closer to when I had my surgery, but I was like, nah, fuck it. And Daddy's like, what you gonna do with it? How you gonna do? Are you gonna do some wild colors? Because that's the other thing I always had issue with, like feeling like dark-skinned women could not wear certain colors and stuff like that. Being a dark-skinned woman, I tried blonde very much in my 20s, like a little piece of blonde, that's it. And then recently I had blonde faux locks, and it turned out nice. I did burgundy and stuff, and I'm always told that it looks good in my skin or my complexion, but I just didn't feel like it. I didn't feel like it is. But now, this is, like I said, my midlife crisis. I feel like I don't care. I don't give a fuck what anybody say. Finally, And yeah, so that I'm doing those things. So hopefully my hair grow back pretty good, but I'm gonna keep it short for at least 3 months or so and see how I like it. I would like to color it. I'm gonna ask my baby, my goddaughter, to probably do a rinse or dye it or whatever and see how it turns out. If I continue to rock the style, go to a barber. I would like to go to a black barber. No shade to the Dominican people, but they are very much have Dominican barbers. It's just that they like to push your hairline back and like my son hairline almost looking like LeBron, even though I tell him don't shape it up because they be pushing it back. I already got a big forehead. That's my other issue. I got a Tyra Banks forehead, and I'm not with it. That's the other reason why I didn't want to do it, because it's like, damn, I got a big ass forehead. That means I got a big ass head. Sometimes you don't know until it's gone. And then, I don't know about rocking it bald like that because I'm not confident enough to do it just yet. And no matter what anybody else say, because sometimes that dictates our lives, and sometimes it dictates my life what other people say, but I'm not ready. People say like, yeah, look good. I can't do it. But it was really a culture shock to a lot of black women in my life, and people and other black women or friends and stuff like that, or people just on social media like, you gonna cut your hair? Why you gonna do that? Da, 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 da. Because in all reality, I don't think a lot of black men like women with short hair like that. Not to say black women short hair like a buzz, like y'all going to the barber, like a real short buzz cut, Caesar, a fade type shit. I don't really think. I think, for some people, meaning when I say some people, I'm talking about our people, meaning kinfolk, that skin folk, I should say. We have issue with hair length, and that's what men also is like. Oh, no man is gonna want me because I ain't got no hair. It's not feminine enough or whatever. Even though you got the makeup popping, the lashes popping, your beautiful white teeth, and you got a fade, niggas looking like, ugh, it's like fucking a nigga. Like, I've heard that. I'm not saying all black men do that, but I think that has something to tie. Our hair has a lot to tie with our being feminine and femininity or whatever. And it's nothing wrong with that. Like with me, I have a feminine side, I have a masculine side, and same thing with men. And, sometimes you want to step into that or tap into that. I don't know, cutting your hair is masculine, but that's what, like, a social construct to think that's what it is, to look like I'm looking like a man or whatever the case may be. I tell you one thing. I see, like I said, I see where my son gets his peanut head from. And, yeah, we look like twins. Just, he's a brown version. I'm a dark brown version of it. But, yeah, that's all I wanted to say. Like, why do we feel like that? Black women, why do we feel like we can't have short hair? Or some of us feel, not all of us, because some of us do have short hair and don't give a fuck, and they love it, they rock it, they get their Caesar, they get it colored, they get their little designs, all that other stuff. And I don't know if I'm going to be at that point yet, but I'm hoping so, because I love how it looks on other women. Me, ugh, I'm just so used to having hair on my head. If it's fake hair, if it's a wig, if it's box braids, if it's braids, faux locks, whatever. I'm used to having something on my head. So, yeah, I have my dad. He buzzed it up for me a little something. My mom cut out the faux locks I had, the burgundy faux locks I had, and then my dad he shaved it up for me. So, yeah, that's what I'm doing. But yeah, let's talk about us black women. Like, why we feel. Would you ever just cut your hair and start from scratch? To me, I think like hair grow back. This is the shortest I ever had my hair. I had like, the Halle cut. I had like the Monica when she first Miss Thang cut. I had that because that's the picture I gave my stylist at the time. I said, this is what I want. This is, you want to call your hair off? I'm like, yeah. So with hair, I always make bold decisions to do, or extreme decisions. But this right here is the most extreme, and I struggle with it. I'm not even going front. I struggle with it, but I'm glad I did it, and I realized in myself, like, this is something that you want to do, so do it. But as human as we are, we always think about like, damn, how that's gonna look, or always try to please someone to get someone, right? Trying to look appealing for you can get someone. And for me, that's not what it's about. It's for me. I did it for me. This is something I wanted to do. And it wasn't for me to get a man or anything, or try to get a woman or get anybody. It was just something I wanted to do for me and wanted to start from scratch, really. Start this new year off right with my new body, my new bald head. And your girl's a bald head baddie. And I'm absolutely okay with that. It's a little weird. I don't know if I'll be able to have it outside yet. That's what I'm struggling with. But right now, I'm okay with how it is now. So I'm happy. I can honestly say I'm happy. So let's drop down in the comments. Let's talk about Black women and our hair length. That's really what it is. Hair length. Let's talk about hair length. Do you feel like it's something you struggle with? Not to say like, oh, I'm not going bald just to go bald. Yeah, but why is that? Is it because you're worried about what people say? It's not feminine. It's too masculine. People may think you are a lesbian. Ooh. Like, what is it for you? Or if you see a woman with short hair and a big old head, or see a woman with very short hair like me with a small peanut head like me, yeah, let's discuss about us ladies and our hair length and the issues we have with it, we struggle with it, and let's unpack some of it. Let's unpack it together.